My name is Lerato, Ndlovu, and welcome to yet another episode of Getting to Know Our Neighbors Through Cuisine. Today we are going all the way to America. Today I have my fellow friends Justin and Tyree. Please help me welcome Justin and Tyree. Come on, guys! How are you? Hey. How are you? So good to have you all. Thank you so much for coming. So what's on the menu today? What are we cooking?
So we have some collard greens, we have some cornbread, some mac and cheese that both of us are going to make, and we got some fried chicken.
Oh, yes. Who's making the fried chicken? Who's making the fried chicken?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to make that.
Hey, and why did y'all choose this menu particularly?
Because this is Black American culture.
Okay, you heard it from the source.
Staple.
We will see.
Alright, so first we're going to start off with, we're going to do our collard greens, alright? But in order to get the collard greens right, you need you need what we call pot liquor.
Okay, and what temperature did you just set?
I just set it to high right now.
Okay.
Because the first thing I want to do is go ahead and create the pot liquor, right? But in order to do that, we need, you need to make sure that our pot, whatever you're going to cook it in, this is a Dutch oven. We need to make sure that it's hot because we're going to saute all the onions. We're going to add our own water, create a little bit of like a broth kind of.
Okay.
Broth. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for this to get hot. Start off with some garlic infused olive oil.
And how much do you add, or you just go with the flow?
Yeah, you just go with the flow. All this, you just go with the flow. All of it. Come on, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna start cooking like this too, just going with the flow.
So we're gonna start off. In order to saute, the basics of sauteing. You get your onions, your pepper, salt. You can do garlic salt if you want. Alright, so now we're gonna start sauteing all of our onions here. Right? Add a good amount here, alright?
Yeah.
Add it. So we're gonna do, I have coarse salt. We're just gonna throw in there.
Yeah.
Just coarse salt.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow.
I got that now.
Pepper. Go with the flow. Alright. I am also going to use some garlic salt as well.
Yeah.
Some garlic powder.
There's some over there too.
Garlic powder right here. Okay.
And then just mix everything.
Yep, that's it. And so after this, I'll wait until I see them getting a little
brown.
Just a little bit, right? So you see some of the juice comes out of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these neck bones in there.
Whoa.
That's it. Yep. We're just gonna go ahead and mix these around.
And how long do these take to cook? It depends.
How long does what take to cook?
Everything together.
It's gonna be about a solid. I would give it a solid 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. I treat my collard greens kind of like short ribs. You just gotta let them slow and slow. All right. All right, ready. All right. So now that I've let that sit and stew for a little bit, it's all of the. You get to smell the turkey neck. You want to smell it? You smell the turkey neck, all the onions, and I have my special collard green seasoning that I put in there. Some people can use turkey leg and dice it up so that the juice can get the turkey flavor. But I just go ahead and use turkey neck. It's a small enough bone. It's easy to manage. I don't have to do any extra work. Go ahead and put them all in there. The pot is on. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil. a little bit of garlic olive oil on them, just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Along with some of the this is some of the seasoning that I put in the broth as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and some here as well. Olives on there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got some in there. Now, mind you, most of this is gonna cook down. It's all wet right now because I had to wash it.
Yeah.
This is how collards are. So I'm gonna let this cook for a solid hour and a half, 2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours. like I told you before, I treat it kind of like I treat my short ribs. I gotta let them low and slow. Low heat and slow.
And who taught you how to cook this?
This from, growing up in the country, in the farm. Yeah, I just took my own collards. And then once I put the broth over top of it, with my pot liquor was what we call it, it should cook most of the greens down.
Yeah.
This is most of the pot liquor with the turkey neck in it, all right? Involve some of this, okay? And make sure I get the turkey neck actually in there. Lord.
Oh, that smells amazing. And do you mix that or you just...
Yeah. I'm gonna, yeah. So you can see it's already cooking down a little bit. I also saved most of the stems. It's a little bit more fiber. It's harder to cook. But I saved most of them just to give it a little bit of crunch.
And how much milk do you want?
Oh, we can do it.
All of it?
I won't say all of it, but you put a fair amount of it.
What did you season it with?
Lots of seasonings. Garlic, seasoned salt, oregano, paprika. In the flour, the seasoned flour. Just coat it real good. Take it out, shake the excess off, and put it in the oil. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Very simple.
Smells good too. How long does it stay in the oil? Do you like your meats brown?
Yeah, I like it really brown. Like I wanted to deep fry it, but it should float to the top. Like the chicken when it's done, it should float. But since I'm gonna have to flip it and make sure it's completely cooked all the way.
Who taught you how to make this?
Well, I grew up eating fried chicken.
So you just saw how
I watched my family cook it all the time.
As we start making the roux a little bit more.
Yeah.
But first things first, we're gonna create our first layer of macaroni in the pan, the baking pan. So we create our first layer first, right? And then as we're making the roux, we're gonna put some cheese in there, and the roux is just gonna consist of evaporated milk, some cheddar cheese. But the roux is gonna consist of, we're gonna put an egg in there, whip it up really good. And this is basically supposed to be like the base, the oily, the fatty part of the mac and cheese. All right. Okay.
And what temperature is it going to be at?
No, you just melt the butter, but you don't want to burn it because butter is real easy to burn, right? So just gonna melt the butter. You might as well just throw the rest of that stick in there too. The more butter, the better.
High cholesterol.
Yo,
more butter. No, this is it.
All right.
The more butter, the better. The salt, right?
Go with the flow.
This is kosher.
No measurements.
I know by
measurements
now.
out here. All right.
What do you need?
And then we're gonna need some pepper.
So just go with the flow. I'll hold this.
I'll hold the flow. All right. All right. You see that whole can of evaporated milk? We're gonna go ahead and put all that in there.
Okay. Can I try it? You hold this.
Come on, before our butter start melting.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Just do it. Yep. And at this point, we're going to throw in those another stick of butter. This is it. I'm telling you, this is gonna be so good.
Another stick of butter. Yeah, but nah. Ooh, he is trying to kill us.
Say no.
Good amount of black pepper. All right.
Yes, absolutely. You're never going.
Yeah, just go with the flow.
This is onion powder, so
all right, cool. Then we're gonna put a layer. We're gonna put some of this. So we're gonna put some of this roux over top of this mac and cheese. This mac right here.
Yeah.
Put a layer of cheese over top. Put another layer of mac. Roux, cheese.
Roux. Okay.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna make this here good Kool-Aid. I'm sure how to make it. Usually we don't use measurements, but since we're doing the YouTube thing, you know, we're gonna measure this out. So 1 cup of this Kool-Aid mix.
Go ahead and add a couple things of sugar here.
Yeah, just throw that in there. Yeah. You don't gotta measure that.
We don't measure this crap out.
One more won't hurt. Looks about right. Add some water.
It's not good unless you taste the diabetes.
Absolutely. I'll put all the water in there. Just stir it up. That's called Red Kool-Aid.
Okay, let's say grace. Father, thank you for bringing us today. We thank you for the people that prepared this food. We just ask you that we eat it in your name, Jesus Christ. Amen. So guys, thank you so much for just like coming and teaching me how to make this food, and I'll sure
Hey
be able to
guys,
drink this
thank you
Kool-Aid.
so much for watching this episode and show
Absolutely.
us all the love down in the comments. Now don't forget to like and share this video. And while you are at it, subscribe to this channel and hit that notification button. See you next week.